Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the BitSocket podcast with your beautiful host Scott.
And your less beautiful host, Joe.
Fucking Joe.
Fucking Joe.
We Eurogamer special.
Yeah.
Because we're down in London. We're actually, this is the first time we've recorded anywhere other than my flat. So...
It's a rare occurrence.
It's a rare treat. A rare...
Not that you can tell because it just sounds the same to you, but it looks different.
It does, it looks a lot... That's a much bigger room.
It is a much bigger
room. It might sound a bit more echoey. It might sound bigger.
More epic.
But one, right, so, without further ado, let's talk about the games we've been playing.
Oh, okay, here's the thing. Are we talking about what games we played at Eurogamer Expo, or are we talking about what games we've been playing recently?
Well, see, I thought about this, and I thought, we're making quite a few videos about the Eurogamer Expo.
Okay.
And I'll be annoyed if nobody watches them.
Right, okay.
So, I don't know, what do you... Let's just talk about the games we've been playing mostly.
Okay. Well, on the train down,
I
played a bit more of Tales of the Abyss, which is an RPG that I've had on my 3DS for about 2 years now. And I've still not completed it yet.
Still not completed it?
No.
Where's your dedication?
I know, it's one of those things that, like, every JRPG, even the good ones, right, they have things where, they have bits where you kind of lose interest a bit. And you go, oh, I don't know if I can be bothered doing this anymore. So that's happened quite a few times in this game, which probably it doesn't vouch for its quality much. But it is a good game. The fighting's really good, and the characters, even though one of them starts off really annoying, they're all quite good.
I'm quite surprised you've not completed it though.
I know.
You completed.
The thing is, because there's lots of other great 3DS games that keep coming out, I play them instead. So.
When was the last time a good 3DS game came out?
Well, Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright came out.
How long ago was that?
It was only a few months ago now.
Only a few months ago? You've had this other game for 2 years?
I know.
Inexcusable.
Right, what about you then?
Me, I'm trying to think. I'm playing a bit of Destiny.
Oh.
Exciting Destiny.
Is it good?
It is good, but that's as far as I would go with it. It's one of those solid games you think, oh well, I'll stick it on, have a wee game, blah blah blah, but I've hit level 20 now. I now need to start getting better bits of armour and all that. I just can't be jaked.
Right, what is it though? It's a shooting game, isn't it? You level up and you get equipment. So it's a shooting game where...
Well, to begin with, yes, you level up and you can get better equipment. Then eventually you get to level 20. And then to level up, you have to get better equipment.
Right.
So you get legendary items and exotic items. And they have with them light points or something.
Right.
And you have to get enough light points to then get you up from level 20 to 21, and then from 21 to 22, all that. And that's where it bothers me, because getting these exotic and legendary bits of armour aren't like easy. It's not like a straightforward, you can't just go to a shop and be like, right, I've got enough gold, can I fucking buy this?
Right, folk keep on saying it's like Phantasy Star Online, right? But it doesn't seem like it to me. It seems like... You know what it seems like to me?
I think in the way that you've got big missions and monsters and pals and stuff, I think that element of it, but I think the actual core game itself is still just a regular shooting game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that I think is a bit of a letdown about it, because folk they've been going on about it for years and hyping it up, and it comes out and it's just...
It's good. I mean, no, it is good.
Right, okay. I know it's just not my thing,
but
so...
No, it's not something that, to be honest, even now...
You're going to trade it in for Sherlock Holmes anyway, so...
I'm really tempted to, yeah. Really, it's really eating me up inside. But I've played that bit of Hyrule Warriors.
Oh.
Not a lot, though. I need to really... Again, because of Destiny, when you start playing Destiny, you're like, right, I need to fucking play this for 10 hours. But I've really enjoyed what I've played so far. And
if you haven't watched a review of it yet, you should give it a watch, because I thoroughly recommend it. It's really, really good fun.
The review?
No, the game.
I thought you were just bamming up the review. You need to really watch that.
It's a really good fun review.
And on the train I was playing Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah.
I've been saving up Final Fantasy X as my train game.
Right.
And I've had it on my Vita for 2 months now. So I've been really fucking determined. About 4 hours in, really enjoying it.
How much of that has been cutscenes?
3 hours. No, it's good.
Did you play Blitzball? Was that not the game you played at the beginning of it or something?
That's just in the cutscene. I think you do play it later on, but I've heard from
varying people. I've heard it's either great or really, really shit.
It's probably going to be great, and I'll be shit at it. So that's a nice wee mixture. No, it's really, really good. Looks lovely. Plays really well on the Vita. Though the fucking, I think the leveling up system's a bit confusing. Like the tutorial's like, don't know, felt like it's 20 minutes long, and then I spoke to a guy. And there's guys at the beginning you don't understand their language, and you can either say oh yeah or no, and I went, oh, I'll go for yeah, maybe I'll get something. And he went through the tutorial to level up again, the whole thing, and it's not like, oh, you can skip it, you cannot skip it. So that was really good.
Well, at least you You know
I know the
tutorial inside out.
I could write the Wikipedia page on it.
Okay, well, that's what we've been playing, so let's get on with the Eurogamer special Bits of Good podcast.
Sinister Bottom time. Right?
Oh, yes.
The idea behind Sinister Bottom, if you've never seen my Sinister Bottom before, is it's based on the idea that people
I heard just Sinister Bottom recently.
Don't you talk to me about Sinister Bombs, Mr. Merrick, because I've got proof. I've got undeniable Phoenix Wright style evidence. You know when Phoenix Wright is like hitting the bit of paper like
Yeah.
he's got no. I'm contradicting your testimony.
Take that.
Take that. Objection. Right.
Sinister Bottom.
Sinister Bottom. The idea behind Sinister Bottom is that it's based on people plagiarising essays from the internet, and all they're doing is putting things through a thesaurus. So Left Behind became Sinister Bottom. This is a wee Eurogamer,
Right, okay.
Eurogamer special edition.
Ooh.
So we're going to start straight away with Unusual Desolation.
Unusual Desolation.
All of these are games. Well, this is a game at Eurogamer Expo. All but one of these games are ones that we've played.
Okay.
So Unusual Desolation.
Okay, unusual, so that'd be odd or different or mysterious or unusual desolation, did you say?
Unusual Desolation. Sounds like a better title than the game's got.
Okay, desolation would be ruin, wouldn't it?
I'm not saying anything. Joe's actually sitting with his hands like what do you call it, steepled. So if he's at a
Here's the
business
church.
meeting,
Here's the
like
steeple.
Bruce Wayne at a business meeting.
Unusual desolation. I can't think of anything. Was there a game with ruin in it? Ruin? Is ruin right?
No.
Right, okay. Must be back to square one then.
You got me.
You got me. You got me.
It's square one. You've got
You've
to have a
bottomed me.
clue. You've bottomed. Are you bottomed?
I'm bombed. What?
Alien Isolation.
Ah, Alien, unusual. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Although I don't get desolation and isolation, to be able to
Well,
honest.
fucking it's in the thesaurus.
Okay.
Okay.
I would never have got that.
Aristocats of the Decade.
Aristocats of the Decade. Lords of the Fallen.
Well done.
Lords of the Fallen.
I thought that's a much better fucking title.
That
though.
is good. Aye.
That sounds a bit like Aristocats of the Decade. Sounds like if they translated a Japanese title into English
Wait.
directly.
Say the name again.
Aristocats of the Decade.
What?
Aristocats.
Aristocats.
Aristocrats. It's me, obviously, very
Everybody wants to be a cat. Of the Decade.
Right, Aristocrats. Okay, this one you'll get. This one you'll get.
Yeah.
Commander Frog Wealth Sleuth. So that was Commander Frog Wealth Sleuth.
Commander Frog. Fuck. No, what?
Oh, come on.
Commander Frog, Wealth Sleuth.
The more you say it, the more it makes me sick that you've not got it already. Just dislocated your own spine. Are you bottomed?
Oh, Commander Frog. No, wait. Wealth Sleuth. Rich. Spy.
Rich
I don't know. I don't know. Tell me.
Captain Toad. Treasure Tracker.
Oh, fucking hell. Throw me out the window.
Right, okay. This is good. I'm actually quite happy with this.
Okay. I've been hard you now. Very good.
Exclusive Jeopardy.
Exclusive Jeopardy. Okay, exclusive Jeopardy.
Again, a game we did play.
Exclusive Jeopardy. So let's see what games we played.
Oh,
What?
you'll get the right answer if you just list everything. Come on, you've got to think.
Okay. Exclusive Jeopardy. Lone Survivor. No, that wasn't a thing we played.
No.
That wasn't even a thing. I just made that up.
Lone Survivor is a game.
Is it Lone? No.
No.
Okay. What's it again?
Exclusive Jeopardy.
Exclusive Jeopardy.
He's not getting it.
No.
Not getting it.
No.
It's one of my favourite features because you tend to lose. Most of it. Elite. Dangerous.
Ah, fuck.
Ah!
What is that again?
Exclusive Jeopardy.
Okay, exclusive Elite. Well done.
And this is a game we didn't play, and if you don't get this, I will be physically sick.
Okay. What?
Distant Sob 4.
Distant Sob 4. Right, I know this. Far Cry 4.
Very good. Very good.
Distant Sob.
Only because Lego Batman Beyond Gotham doesn't go into Thesaurus.
Yeah.
As if. Yeah, so that was 2 out of 5.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Well, not great though. It's not a pass.
Okay, well done. You bottomed me.
I bottomed you. And now, to take my prize.
Guess what? It's
What?
time for
What is it, Joe?
Is It Canon?
Oh!
Now,
Everyone's favourite.
You've played Xenoblade, haven't you?
I have played Xenoblade.
Yeah, in the Wii. And you've played Xenogears, haven't you?
I have, yes.
But even though you've got Xenosaga, you've not played it much, have you?
I can see where this is going.
Right.
No.
So today we're going to play, based on one of my favourite RPG series, Xenosaga, Is It Canon?
Right, okay.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
So, Is It Canon, as you know, we try to go through everything related to the storyline of a video game series and work out what's real and what isn't real, and thus work out what is canon. So this is Xenosaga, and first up, Dmitry Yuriev created an army of artificial children in his own image, one of which was bred for the nefarious purpose of allowing his consciousness to live on after his death. Despite this, he was entrusted with the keys to the biggest and most deadly spaceship ever created, which he uses to try and kill God. Is it canon?
Canon.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Okay. Cosmos, one of my favourite characters, is a battle android that contains the will of Mary Magdalene. And her counterpart battle android is made of the thousands-year-old body of Mary Magdalene. When they come together, they become, you guessed it, Mary Magdalene. Is it canon?
Canon.
Yeah, it's canon. Space Mary Magdalene does exist in this game. Now, as you've guessed, Xenosaga does feature a lot of religious themes, which
Right.
made it was very controversial in the West. A lot of religious groups weren't happy with it. But which of these controversial religious figures is not canon?
Okay.
The Space Pope, Sergius the 17th, final boss of Xenosaga 2. The Space Prophet, Mohammed, who pilots a robot at the beginning of Xenosaga 3, and whose windows had to be darkened in the Western release of the game so you couldn't see him, avoiding any problems. Or the Space Priest, who also used to be an army colonel, Colonel Margulis, recurring boss of the entire series.
Space Muhammad.
Yeah, you're right. Space Mohammed is not real.
And the only reason I know that is
It's because-
because even nowhere on earth can you show the Prophet Muhammad, not just in the West. Darkened windows on his neck. Very good. Very good.
Okay, your favourite character, Ziggy, the working man.
The working man.
He was a simple working man living his life in a quiet star system as a space mechanic until a horrible accident tore off his legs and he became a cyborg. He vows to help his crew because when he first meets them he doesn't trust their human legs.
Repeat that. Again.
The whole thing. Your favourite character, Ziggy, was a simple working man living his life in a quiet star system as a space mechanic until a horrible accident tore off his legs and he became a cyborg. He vows to help the group, or the crew, because when he first meets them, he doesn't trust their human legs. Is it canon?
No.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't trust the human legs.
Okay.
So
That's not Ziggy's story. Okay, final question. The group
Not
of
4 for 4 so far. Wow,
yeah. The group of villains called Testament are all dead people brought back to life because of the powers of their wills. Which one of these backstories isn't canon? Okay.
Okay.
First up, Kevin Winnicott,
I love Kevin Winnicott.
an engineer killed by the first incarnation of his creation, the android Cosmos, which contained the will of Mary Magdalene. Right.
Okay.
Voyager, Ziggy's son, who came back to life as a villain. I can't even say it.
Say it.
No, it gives away. Fucking answer.
Just do it.
Voyager, Ziggy's son, who came back to life as a villain because Ziggy never told him he loved him when he was human. We're going to continue on with this charade, right? Just in case you haven't guessed it yet, out of those two. I'll repeat that. Okay, Voyager, Ziggy's son, who came back to life as a villain because Ziggy never told him he loved him when he was human.
Is it because he never liked his son's human legs?
Lieutenant Lewis Virgil, an army lieutenant who was a secret cannibal. Or Albedo Piazzolla, one of Yuriev's artificial children. Which one of those backstories isn't canon?
The thing is, right, you have kind of given it away.
Yeah.
But if you hadn't, what about just a guy who was a cannibal?
Yeah.
I believe it would be Voyager.
You're right. 5 for 5.
5 for 5. I have canoned
Oh, God.
Xenosaga.
So that was Is It Canon Xenosaga. Did you enjoy that?
I did. I did enjoy it.
It's Ziggy, like, it's actually quite a tragic character, but he is my favourite.
Is he actually got 2 robotic legs?
Yeah, he's a cyborg. Like, the only bit of him that's human is his like head and like one of his arms or something.
But he only lost his legs.
No, he didn't just use his legs.
Oh, right.
No.
Oh,
That
right.
wasn't canon.
Right, I was like, because that's pretty fucking rough. It's like, oh, you've lost your legs, we're just going to keep
No.
you facing your arm.
No, Ziggy. What actually happens with Ziggy? It's quite tragic. This.
Joe,
What?
everyone's falling asleep.
Right. Okay. Fine.
Folk can Wikipedia if they're interested.
Right. Okay. That was Is It Canon.
Now, we've got a few questions here. We've chosen out a few choice cuts, all of which seem to be about Eurogamer as well, so that's quite good.
Hey. At least
Remember though, please watch the video. Okay, first question is from Kid Ridiculous.
Right.
I've probably not said that right. What's the stupidest thing you've seen given away at a trade show?
The stupidest thing I've seen given away at a trade show. Oh.
On live.
Yep. On live.
Folk queuing up for on live. It's probably destabilised the on live environment.
I know, because most of them are just free. And
Folk were
giveaway.
queuing up. I was like, oh, we're going to get this freebie. And then folk would talk about it for a month. Saying,
Worked out well, didn't it?
It did. Indeed. They're still going on live.
Is it? I thought it was.
It's like 2 guys in a room.
All right.
No, I think it's. I saw like,
It's
I
a
got
LAN
an
party.
email about something recently. It's a LAN party. The idea of that is good, but yeah,
Aye, okay.
yeah. But I can't think of anything else.
I know. There's nothing else anywhere near as ridiculous as giving away a complete new machine.
I don't know. I always think. Oh, I can understand why companies do it, but lanyards.
I like lanyards.
What, your Project Diva lanyard?
Yeah,
You're going to
it's
wear
cool.
that?
I won't wear it, but it's cool to have.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Look at it.
Pointless.
I don't know, but I got a Jet Set Radio on at E3 a couple of years ago. It's one of my favourite things that I own. So
Alright then. Lanyard's the best thing apart.
Yeah.
But I'd say on live was a daft idea. Right, Thomas Fairhurst. Do any games at EGX give you a stoner that you really weren't expecting?
alright.
Elite Dangerous.
Oh yeah, well
That was I didn't get to play. I just had to film you play it. But that looked astounding.
Yeah, you'll see what I think of it in the video, but but yeah, no, I always knew it was going to be. I've seen the trailers; it looks lovely, but I think you were really surprised by it. For me, it was LA Cops in the indie section. It was just
that looked amazing.
again, there's a wee video about that in the indie video we've got. Yeah, it was a real surprise.
Alien Isolation was a wee surprise. 'Cause I was expecting
You expecting it to be shite?
a porker, but then
A Porker Lewis.
Porker Lewis, a wee big madinga. Stuart, most unnecessarily expensive thing you saw at EGX?
Oh.
The coffee, the paninis, the sandwiches, every T-shirt.
I know.
was about at least $20.
Yeah.
Loads of folk walking about with big Diablo replica swords in boxes. Didn't say how much they cost, but no doubt it wasn't cheap.
Aye. It's London.
It's London.
There was a lot like toys and figures that were very, very expensive.
Aye. Well, Graham White, friend of BitSocket, went and bought
Oh, he bought Big Boss.
the Big Boss.
Looked cool though.
It does look good, but it's about 80 quid though. But it does look very nice though.
It does look
I do want
I
a
do,
shot.
yeah.
I want a shot. There's a big Ganondorf statue for about 290 quid in the Nintendo bit.
It looked cool though.
It did look quite cool, but it's a bit it's unnecessarily expensive. I saw they had behind the counter, they had stacks and stacks of those, the Mario statue that's meant to hold a DS.
Oh yeah.
Those things that they bought
Aye.
when HMV was shutting down. You could buy them for like, I don't know, I think you actually got one for free if you just
Every
walked in the
purchase.
shop, but probably charging £40,000 for them. Radboy McWinning. Great name. Video game character you think would be hilariously angry in a massive fucking queue? Who's the most impatient video game character?
Wario.
Has to be Darth Vader.
Sitting there tapping his foot. Sonic. He'd sit there tapping his foot at you.
I'd look pretty.
Just like-
Sonic bit dick.
Aye.
Who'd have
And
the
if it was cartoon Sonic, you'd be like, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Like that.
Who'd be the smelliest? I'm sure it was stuck behind a few Warios.
Oh god, aye.
I did have a lot of respect for the guys who brought chairs with them, but I think you see when you bring a chair though, that means you're queuing for the boring games.
I know,
like
I know.
your Call of Duty and
Aye.
Evolve. Well, Evolve is probably all right, but I had some fucking queue.
I know, I did have some.
All the big shooting games had big queues.
Yeah.
Which is good for us because we don't play the big shooting game. Scott, shoot, right? Do you find quiet from MGS5 problematic?
Oh, okay. Do you want to go first on this, Rolla?
Right.
Yes, I do.
Yes. I think the costume is. There's no excuse. There's no real excuse.
It's a bizarre thing. I'm really looking forward to that game, and I do think it looks like it's going to be one of the best Metal Gear games made.
Yeah.
But just why did they make it?
Why did they go with
Why
that?
did they make it a soldier wearing a bikini? It's weird.
Yeah. Although they've just actually, I saw a link today saying you can now get English versions of all the TGS trailers, or at least subtitled.
Yeah.
So apparently there's more. You find out more about Quiet
Yeah.
in them, but
Still.
no, the costumes.
It's bizarre. Like the thing is, like, with Kojima, like I mean, he's always had that sort of cheeky edge to him and all that. You know, like it's like in Metal Gear Solid 1, the reason you could. You know, the reason you could tell it was Meryl was because of the way she walked.
Yeah.
You know, but it was sort of. It was because of the way the PS1, the graphics were sort of basic, so they had to distinguish the character somehow. So it was
Yeah.
like, alright, okay. And then in Metal Gear Solid 2, as the games got going on, the female characters tended to wear slightly less. Right?
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know why, but all the way through Metal Gear Solid 3, Eva has her top undone almost all the way. It's bizarre. But the thing is, I can't fault the games for the way they
I
play,
always
because they're
wonder
amazing.
the whole thing with Eva, and this isn't excusing it. Is she's meant to be
She's
like
meant to
a
be
honey trap?
She's meant to
be a femme fatale
Yeah.
who's tempting Snake.
Yeah. She's meant to be. She's overly sexy. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the fact that.
But yeah, it wasn't great. But
It
at
was
least the
so-
boss isn't like.
No, but even then at the end,
Naked.
she's like, "Look at my scars," and opens up her body.
Should have seen that.
Opens up her bodysuit.
Opens up her body. It's
know.
problematic. I think there's a lot of things that Hideo Kojima is
Yeah.
amazing at.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I think he allows in that just
Yeah.
it's almost like he's no thought it
Yeah.
through.
That said, there's a lot of people who find the magazines and the cardboard boxes with the bikini models on them and stuff like that. A lot of people think
Yeah.
they are problem. I mean, I don't think they are. I think they're more of a sort of joke, a little bit of fun at sort of the soldier's expense rather than. But yeah, Quiet is definitely like, what the hell are they thinking?
Aye, that's a shame.
Still going to love the game though. Which is just being an awful person.
Aye, pretty much. Graham White, who we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, what's been your highlights and lowlights of EGX?
Okay, well, you'll see in the videos that we've done that we really loved the Nintendo section. I think they're
Yeah.
doing really well this year.
Given though, we're pretty biased.
Bayonetta 2, Splatoon, you had a wee shot of Shovel Knight. And the
Which I really enjoyed.
although it's been out everywhere else in the world
apparently,
for ages now,
because it was one of the devs was actually there, they're saying it's been submitted for, it's apparently just a matter of weeks away.
Right, well, we hope it comes out soon.
Don't know what I'll get it on though, because it feels like in a game I'd get a lot of use out of on my DS.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have something on the way.
Buy 2 copies.
Aye,
Buy
very good. Buy 3. Buy 4. Buy another Wii U.
Elite Dangerous, LA Cops.
I enjoyed it. There's a
There's
wee
a lot of really
indie
good-
game Poncho that I quite liked.
Oh, Poncho, yeah, that was quite.
Did crash.
Quite cute.
That was quite nice.
Right, lowlights then.
Well, it's the queues.
Yeah.
All the queues. Well, the thing is, I don't actually mind the queues a lot of the time. It's just the way, for example, actually getting into Eurogamer Expo. Like, because we get the wanky press passes.
Uh-huh.
And so you queue up outside from like fucking 8 in the morning or whatever you get there.
Yeah.
And you're on a kind of queue, fairly orderly. Then they move everyone forward and it becomes a rabble. And then you go in to get your pass and then it becomes a totally different queue. So you can go from being near the front to being near the back within the space of about 5 minutes. And you think, what's happened here? I feel like I've been mugged.
Yeah.
Lowlights, probably, I mean, the price of the food. I mean, I know it's London.
Right, let's be strict though. What games didn't
What
impress?
games? I'm going to say
I know what you're going to say.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, there
I
we
wasn't blown away by, to be honest. But
Do you think that's because you're rubbish at it?
I was. It was dreadful. I couldn't see where I was meant to be going.
I just want to let our listeners know. You'll see this in the video. Scott has said this, but the reason that he's rubbish at it, the reason he didn't enjoy Bloodborne as much, because he didn't go up a ladder that he was meant to go up. he walked around the same area over and over and over again and missed this ladder.
I found it eventually. But no,
But then your time was up.
a lot of people I've spoken to have said the exact same thing though. It's not an easy thing to spot because you get like 3 big doors right next to you, and the demo actually has you facing the wrong way as well. You know, a lot of demos will have you like, right, go this.
Yeah.
The demo has you facing. I don't know. I was trying to figure out if I was meant to fit through a space in the bars and a fence. It's fun. A joke. I think the lowlights are always games that you kind of find yourself playing. You think, I'd love like the Persona game on the DS. I thought, oh, this would be good to have a proper shot of, but it's not great as a demo. I don't think a demo of a Persona game is going to convince somebody to buy it. But I don't think there's that many.
No, we tend to only
games.
play the games we're sort of interested in playing. Anyway,
in the previous years we have been like, right, let's try Assassin's Creed and we queued up for an hour and been like, oh no, it's still Assassin's Creed. Yeah. But I think this year we were a bit more like, right, let's queue up and play what we want. So I think that eliminates a lot of the shonk. But yeah, it's good. Yeah. Good fun.
Yeah.
Fucking low light was that. Went to the loading bar, London's fancy loading bar, which was nice. No, it was nice. It was really nice. Yeah. And some good cocktails, but they had one shot.
Oh God!
Called it was the Chocobo.
Oh, the Chocobo shot.
Chocobo shot, and it was like
fried chicken infused
raw shit.
Aye.
And it just tasted like
it was horrible.
Grease.
It was absolutely. It was like drinking chicken grease.
And the thing was, I thought, like, because in Glasgow there's a place called Meat Bar, or it's called Meat.
Yeah.
And they do like lots of kind of like bacon infused rum, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
But fucking chicken is not as good as that.
You drink it and you're like, oh shit, I think I've just got salmonella now.
I didn't see one person drink that and be like, no. Yeah, I saw a lot of people drink it.
Barry liked it. Barry's from One More Go. He was like, alright, fuck that.
He can have.
I think he just liked it for the Final Fantasy reference in the name.
Probably. Right, final question here from Cy Cole. If you had to come up with a video game pentathlon for you and your friends to compete in, what games would you choose?
Okay. A pentathlon has to cover many areas and many disciplines.
That's right.
So, racing game.
Ridge
Racer.
Well,
right.
Mario Kart.
Talk
about pals. Let's go. So Mario Kart 8 specifically.
Right, okay. Mario Kart.
Right. So then you need a wee...
Fighting game,
right.
Virtua Fighter.
Other types of that.
Strategy game. Worms, nice. Kind
of wee...
Puzzle game.
I was going to say wee adventure game. Towerfall Ascension.
Not really adventure.
Well, what would you call it then?
I don't know. It's a fighting game, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a bit different.
Smash Bros. Co-op. Golden Crown. I don't know what it's called.
Dragon's Crown. Right.
Yeah, there we go. That's 5.
Wait there. So what were they all again?
Right, that was Mario Kart, Virtua Fighter. Worms. The one you said.
Towerfall Ascension.
And Dragon's Crown.
Right. That's quite good.
That is a good pentathlon.
Nice wee mix.
For a night there.
Is there any one console you can play them all on?
No.
You
need to have a lot of consoles. You need to be like me and Scott and have everything.
Except for an Xbox One.
Except for an Xbox One.
That's still the only console I've never actually played. I don't think I've actually... Well, I mean, I've never played a fucking...
Atari Jaguar.
But in terms of the modern ones, I've still not played an Xbox One.
Okay.
I think a lot of the queues for it were quite long as well.
Yeah.
The same with the PlayStation, but...
You know what, so we're sort of biased in that way.
That's always biased. It's always just down to the games. I think the only game I would have liked to have tried Sunset Overdrive, but somebody came up to me and said
Sunset Overdrive looks like...
They said it was quite slow. They were expecting it to be a lot faster.
I think it looks like... It looks like a bunch of advertising executives pretending to be cool and funny for the kids, you know? Like, look at us kids, we're wacky, we're cool, we've got neon colours and we've got funny jokes and all that, and it's just like, it's lost, doesn't have a soul.
I'm not going to comment because lots of people work very hard to create.
I'm not denying that lots of work really hard.
No, you just did. You just denied it. You said a bunch of bankers made that game. Some folks
bunch of bankers, mate.
Bankers, mate. Right, so I think that's us actually done. That is our kind of wee Eurogamer special done. Except bits of it weren't really about Eurogamer.
But yeah, give a wee watch to our Eurogamer videos. There's going to be quite a few of them. And check out the site and our YouTube channel.
That's right. Remember, you can follow us at BitSocket, and you can find us on... That's on Twitter, of course. And you can find us on Facebook. We're, again, BitSocket. Remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. Share it with your pals as well, because there's nothing better than sharing misery. Spread it about more means you've got less.
And we'll be back in a couple of weeks with another podcast.
Hopefully.
See you later.
Keep BitSocking.